everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a new Perfume of the Month video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Girls Can Be Crazy by Zadig Voltaire. So if you're interested in knowing more about the perfume, keep on watching. So hi everyone, I hope you're all doing wonderfully well. If you're not subscribed yet to my channel and you like these types of videos, please subscribe. It's 100% free, just below the red button. And other than this, I also put in the description box below the timestamps to this video. Like this, you can see whenever I talk about the packaging, the bottle of the perfume, the prices, the notes, my recommendation as well. Like this, you can really click on whatever really interests you today. Before getting into the actual review of the perfume, I quickly wanted to show you two new products I recently received from TEAMI Blends. You guys know that I'm a TEAMI partner, which means I collaborate with them. But today I'm going to talk about skincare stuff. And if you've watched my skincare fridge tour, which I will link below or around the screen, you probably know I love skincare and especially everything related to rollers for your face that are going to sculpt your face, massage your face, and just get rid of any future wrinkles and all that good stuff. And from TEAMI Blends, I recently received two skincare products. I received their really famous gua sha little stone. So this is rose quartz, and this is going to be your ally to avoid any wrinkles in the future, to sculpt your face, get a really snatched type of face like Bella Hadid style. This is such a pretty little box, and basically this is just a simple stone. It's called a heart stone because it's made of rose quartz, which is the stone that represents love and self-love. And I'm gonna link below a video by TEAMI Blends that explains how to use the stone properly on your face, because I'm not gonna demonstrate today. However, just to quickly tell you, I use this in the evening and sometimes in the morning when I just want to freshen up my face. I leave it in my skincare fridge so it's super fresh and cold. So good to just do this on your skin in the evening or even in the morning. And they sent me the Repair little oil. This is made of tea, chamomile tea, which is amazing before bed. It's gonna relax your skin, hydrate it, and it's a great base before using the little heart stone. And if you want to get one of those or both of them, which I really recommend, you have two codes. I will link everything below, the video, everything, and I will put my codes below as well. Anyways, now that you've seen my two favorites, let's get going into the review. Today we're talking about this particular perfume, which is Girls Can Be Crazy by Zadig Voltaire. This is a perfume I received as a gift in a PR package because I work for an online magazine and we get PR packages. I received it in December 2020. This is actually a perfume that launched in 2020. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the second perfume by Zadig Voltaire from this particular collection. They have many others as well, but their very first one that is kind of in the same collection as this one was launched in 2018 and it was called Girls Can Do Anything, which by the way, I love their messages on these bottles. And if you guys know a little bit about Zadig Voltaire, they're pretty famous for their prêt-à-porter fashion stuff. They're very good at accessories and very popular in France, especially in Paris with, you know, the younger generation, teenagers. They're very rock, very cool, very edgy. And now they also have perfumes. I mean, it's been a while that they have perfumes, but it's a pretty recent thing. I really wanted to talk about this one because it's a perfume that I don't necessarily love myself. Doesn't mean I don't recommend it, just isn't my type of perfume. So I figured it would be interesting for you guys to know more about it. So by the way, if you haven't watched my Perfume of the Month videos, go check them out. I will put the playlist up above here. So basically, as you can see, the bottle and the box are pretty simple. I think the look is very minimalistic, very simplistic, but very cool and modern, which is what Zadig Voltaire is about at the end of the day. So the box is just a very simple box with kind of the silhouette of the bottle on it. And the bottle is pretty similar. The cap is a very cool cap, actually. I think this is where you really see the Zadig Voltaire touch. And the overall bottle is really cool because it's very like industrial vibes, which I think is also something that matches Zadig Voltaire so well. This one is actually the 50 milliliter, but we're gonna get into the prices towards the end of the video, but don't forget you can check out the timestamps below. And basically this perfume, I'm gonna get right into the notes because I think this is what's gonna be surprising for you and interesting for you. So this perfume is basically a very warm perfume. It's seen as an oriental perfume and it's also even a bit spicy and woody. I know there's a lot of things right now and you might be very confused because this perfume you will see is very original. I'm gonna start by presenting the top notes, which as I always say in my Perfume of the Month videos, the top notes are the notes you smell right away. They're also the notes that are a bit lighter than the others and that usually don't last the longest either. So basically there's two top notes for this one and I'm gonna quickly just spray it because I just want to see if I smell it too. Okay, so basically you have two top notes. You have pear and cola, which is like Coca-Cola, which is such a surprising note in general, whether a top note or not top note, it's very surprising. So pear, definitely smell it. I have to say the fruity little notes at the beginning, you will definitely smell them. Coca-Cola, I personally do not smell it, which is why it's a very interesting note for me. I think they added it to create a bit of a younger touch to the perfume, or a very different type of like note to add to perfume. They made it very original through the cola addition. But yeah, so I would say pear is definitely the accent note that I smell when I spray it around. The middle notes afterwards, the middle notes are the ones you will smell after a few seconds or a few minutes, and they're also the ones that will last a little longer. And here you have also two middle notes. You have jasmine and tonka bean. This is very floral, so interesting. You guys know from my previous videos, I'm not a huge fan of jasmine personally. Tonka bean, I don't really mind it too much. I don't even really smell it right here. I think it's more of a note to like bring everything together. I definitely smell a hint of jasmine after a little while, but it's really not strong because you guys know I do not particularly like jasmine, and I can't say that I smell it too much, but I do definitely smell a floral touch after a little bit of time. So you will see why right now. The base notes. You will smell the base notes after a few minutes for sure, or even a few hours depending on the perfumes. They're the ones that are going to stay on your skin the longest, and I would feel like these are the notes that also bring the perfume together, and they're definitely going to be the powerful notes during the day. And here you actually have 4 different notes, base notes: sandalwood, vanilla, musk, and finally patchouli. So as you can see, it's a big like mix of many notes and styles. You have a fruity, you have floral, you have sweet with the vanilla, you have so much stuff. So basically sandalwood, for me, it's not really surprising. There is this warm kind of scent to it. There's also this little woody scent. It's nearly a little bit masculine to a certain extent. So I definitely do smell the sandalwood in the perfume. The vanilla to me is not strong at all. You guys know I also love vanilla so much. It's my favorite note ever in perfumes. I guess it also is a note that is going to create a bit of a sweetness to the perfume. Keep in mind this perfume is kind of more for a younger audience. It has a younger target, but I will get into that right in a few minutes. So I guess the vanilla is there to really kind of make everything lighter, younger, and sweeter too. And then we have the patchouli, which I think is a very strong base note. I really do smell the floral accents. As I explained, I have pear right away when I smell it, and then right away you get the little hint of jasmine with patchouli. Like, this is really what I smell the most in this perfume. And finally, the last ingredient is musk. And once again, musk is not really a little note I personally love. I don't smell it too much, but there is at the end a hint of musk I can kind of smell if I really try hard to smell it. So this is a very complex perfume, as you saw. This is why it's not so much a perfume for me. I prefer perfumes that are slightly more simple with 1 or 2 notes that are very strong, and that's pretty much it. But this one happens to be very complex. So if I quickly go just into the quality of the perfume, it is a very good quality perfume. I actually had the Girls Can Do Anything 2 years ago, and I love that one. It was much more fresh and lighter as well. If you like lighter, more feminine perfumes, I would go with the Girls Can Do Anything. And if you're someone who likes this little more masculine, complex little hint in perfumes, I would go with Girls Can Be Crazy. So what is also very interesting is that this perfume, I would personally recommend it, and I saw on internet that a lot of people recommend it more for fall and springtime, which is very interesting. For these in-between seasons where you're a bit confused, just as this perfume. So it's the perfect perfume personally, I think, for fall, because it is quite heavy. I wouldn't go for spring. Personally, I would go for the other version of the perfume for spring, summer, definitely more fresh and light. For the prices, if I quickly go into the prices and the sizes of the perfume, because these are important informations as well. As usual, I'm gonna base myself on the very famous e-commerce around Switzerland and Germany as well, and actually I think Europe in general, which is Douglas, but it's very similar to the other prices you will find at Ulta or other very famous stores. There's 2 sizes available of what I know of, which are the 30 milliliter and the 50 milliliter. The 30 milliliter is 55.90, so 56, and the 50 milliliter, which is this one, is 82.90. So these are the 2 bottles I'm aware of in terms of the sizes. I will check if there's any other sizes or put it around the screen sunscreen. It stays a more affordable perfume. It's not as affordable as the Ariana Grande ones I've mentioned or the Ted Baker one I mentioned, but it's not a Chanel, it's not an Hugo Boss, it's not all of these more expensive ones. And honestly, for the quality of it, I would say it's a very good price point. And I would definitely go for that if you're interested in a more affordable but very good perfume. I would recommend it for sure for teenagers, but not too young. I would say between 16 to 20 years old girls who like more heavy, complex scents, a bit spicy and woody as well, as I explained. For me, that would be the perfect target, and I think that Zadig Voltaire is trying to get to that target, so mission accomplished in my sense. So yeah, I think I went through all the points regarding this perfume. Let me know if actually you know this perfume or if you know the other version. I will put obviously pictures during the video of the other one. Let me know what you think of Zadig & Voltaire perfumes, because they're actually pretty popular in Switzerland, so let me know if you know about them. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and don't forget to check out all of the other Perfume of the Month videos on my channel. And as I always say, I will see you next week in my next video. Bye!